All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Marvel vs. DC podcast. With me today, I have a new addition. Some of y'all got to know him from his 30-man Battle Royale knockout tournament. Admin Static, aka James Clark. Say what's up to the people, James.
What's going on, everybody? New admin here, James Clark, also known as Static.
We got our lovely Sky Titania Fox.
Hi, everyone.
We got our admin V.
Yep, what's up, guys?
And we have Bruce.
What it do, people?
I'm using y'all real names now because we ain't going admin tags anymore. We're coming out. We're coming.
Hold on, I still like my admin tag. Okay, so
we're coming out of the shadows into the light. So we don't need admin tags anymore. And me, I am your host for today, Lewis Trailer, aka Admin Doom, the most beloved admin of all.
That's debatable.
For now. Maybe for now.
Forever. Yeah, man. Our admin BX couldn't make it today, so I'm taking over for him for this instance. He had a couple of things popped up. So one person don't stop a show. No offense, man. No offense. So let's go ahead and get into this, man. The first thing we want to talk about now is do y'all think that solo comic movies are dead? And what's going on with this new wave of group comic book movies?
Well,
let's start out with you, James.
Well, solo movies. Do I think solo comic movies are dead? Hell no. There's so many other characters they can do solo wise. Like as far as like I wouldn't mind seeing a Dr. Fate solo or a redo of Constantine.
Well, all right, well let me ask you this though. So with that being said, do you think they'd actually do a Dr. Fate solo movie, or would they tie him in with Zatanna?
Well, the way that DC's going right now, they're failing at solo movies, so they're failing at group movies, so they would have to change up the way they're doing things. I mean, the best way to do it honestly is to make solo movies before you do a group movie anyway, kind of build love for the characters and stuff like that. But with the solo movies, man, the only ones who seem to be doing it right is Marvel, unfortunately. I don't know what DC has to do in order to get it right. I don't know if they gotta pull people from their that work on their animated solo movies and animated group movies to work on to do it that way, but they gotta do something. But
right.
There's plenty of solo characters they can use.
Let me ask you this though. So with that being said, do you think that they doing group movies because they don't want to be like Marvel and take 7 solo movies to lead up to one group movie? Or
I think they're not doing solo movies because they're trying to catch up. They're trying too hard to compete with Marvel right now. They could compete with Marvel. They could break their box office if they take their time, but they don't want to take their time. Warner Brothers has been known for, just like Fox, they've been known for being too competitive or being spiteful when it comes to making movies and things like that. So because they're trying to compete so hard with Marvel and Disney, they're not going to take the time to make these solo movies. And plus, we've had how many solo Batman movies? Like 12 or something like that.
Yeah.
So like they just keep recycling the same character, and through all these years, the love for other characters like Aquaman and stuff like that, there is no love for him, because Aquaman at one point he's good now, but at first he was a super framed piece of shit. So
yeah,
like,
man,
no one cared for him.
Most disrespected superhero of all time.
I mean, at first it was rightfully earned, the disrespect he got at first. Now he kind of earned the respect, but he still doesn't get it because he was such a joke for like 40 years.
Right, I understand what you're saying. So all right, man, I like that, man. That's pretty much what I've been saying. Like, they need to take their time, but they won't do it because they're trying so hard to catch up to Marvel, something that they won't do at this point in time. So let's go with you, Sky.
Well, personally, I believe that Marvel is doing really well with their solo movies, and I don't think that solo movies for DC won't work. I would think that they should take an opposite approach to it. Like, I don't know, they could have started with Teen Titans movie. Like, that's something that a lot of people grew up with, a lot of people know about, and it'd be a great way to introduce DC to the people who haven't even heard of DC before. And the way they could do that is have a group movie, but have one standalone character each movie, like they have with the group, have their event, like say when Starfire first comes to Earth, that could be like the first movie they have as a group, but it focuses on one character. And as they progress, each movie opens up a different, background to each character, which would, one, keep people and on the edge of their seats. It would make people want to know more, which would mean they would want to watch more movies. I mean, that's what I think.
Right. So what you saying is you saying do the group movies, but give us something to look forward to in a solo movie.
Yeah, like do a group movie, but focus on one character in that movie. Don't do too much. Don't have a group movie and then throw everyone's backstory in there for 5 minutes. Suicide Squad.
See,
But,
and don't forget Batman vs Superman too.
that was
Uh,
horrible.
That's
Well,
that's another conversation for another day, man. We can go on and
will
on
say
about
this.
that.
I do agree with. I would be okay if they did a Teen Titans group movie right off the bat because you can do that with Teen Titans.
Right, because they're an established group. Like
Yeah.
they've been an established group.
Yeah,
As far as Justice League, though, Justice League they had to come together.
pretty much.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sky, let me ask you this. This is probably the most asked question about a DC film. Who would you get to play Nightwing?
Well, that's hard. Well, can I have some options?
Just throw an actor out. Who would you get to play Nightwing? Like I've heard some people say Zac Efron should play Nightwing, which I disagree with.
I would have to say, I don't know how to say his last name, and he's been in Teen Wolf. His name is Tyler Hoechlin. You know, for one, he has the look down, personally, to me. He also has been really good. I remember he came out and was Tom Hanks' son in a movie. I believe it was called Road to Pertleton or something like that. But he was really great in the movie. He has really good acting chops. He's fairly new and he has like a good following, so it wouldn't hurt for him to take on that role.
Okay, that's what's up. Me, I got my own personal choice. I can never say his last name. I know his first name is Ian. He's from Vampire Diaries. He plays Damon.
Oh, no.
I think he could play. I think he could play Nightwing.
No.
That would be great.
No.
That would
He's
be
like
great.
almost 40.
Just for nostalgia purposes, I'll go with Chris O'Donnell again. Just for nostalgia.
Just for nostalgia, that'll work. All right, V and Bruce. I don't really need to ask y'all this question, man, because I think Sky and James, they hit the nail on the head. I think they spoke for all of us with their answers. That DC needs to take the Marvel route, but they don't have the patience to take the Marvel route.
Yeah, I'll mostly agree with that.
I
both.
think that they're too worried about going after the Avengers franchise, and so they want to try to do a group movie first. When they took too long, when Marvel was doing all their phases, like phase 1, phase 2, DC could have came out with movies and tried to, at least compete with them, but they didn't. And they waited so long that now that the Avengers is established and we know what the Avengers are going to do, they're trying to keep up with that. They're failing at it.
I said this a million times, and this will probably make 1,000,001. But I think DC tried to focus too much on the Dark Knight franchise, and they thought they were going to build off that, and it failed horribly. Well, it didn't fail horribly, but
You said
it fell
Dark Knight
apart.
franchise?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think DC tried to build off that. They wanted to build off that, but it didn't happen. It was a flop.
You know what? I think DC will be better for them to take a route. If they do like solo movies, they should be different and do villain solo movies.
Yeah,
That would be
because
nice.
DC villains are actually better than Marvel villains, in my opinion.
Yeah.
With some,
Yeah,
that's just-
depends.
So yeah, like I would love to see. Of course, the villain they're not going to end the movie on the villain just losing or something like that. But just show the whole movie from the villain's point of view. Like the villain, it shows everything from his point, from his perspective.
Black.
That
Adam.
that would be different.
Yeah,
That would be
Black
different.
Adam movie. Mhm.
Black Adam. Oh yeah, he has one of the best backstories as far as villains.
I would even consider Black Adam a villain. I really don't. Everything he does is for his people. Pretty much how I don't.
I wouldn't say for his people.
Pretty much how I don't consider Doom a villain.
It's for his woman.
Doom is a villain, though.
You shut up.
Doom is a
That whole
horrible
for people
villain.
thing.
Everything Doom
Doom.
does is for his people and to better the human race. His methods are just a little bit extreme.
Then you could say that about the High Evolutionary. He's just doing it to better the race.
Hey, like I said, man. His
Lex
methods
Luthor
are-
could have his own movie.
Yeah, I think Lex could have his own damn movie.
Yeah,
That's.
just not with fucking Jesse Eisenberg, but
We're not gonna talk about that either.
yeah, I hope not.
All right, man. Speaking of solo movies, let's get Bruce on this one. What you think about the Batman solo movie, Bruce?
I don't think it is as solo as we want it to be. I think it's gonna, like I've been saying, DC's trying to keep up with the Avengers, so every movie they gotta have more and more characters come into it. Because the Infinity Wars is gonna be 63 Marvel characters in it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, but DC is trying to at least put up some numbers of the people they bring in. So I think it won't be with Deathstroke. It's gonna be good because you're gonna have to see Bruce outthink Slade.
So, do you think we're gonna see either Tim or Damian?
I would hope so, but I doubt it because you could at least introduce one of them, or had Tim Drake walk up to Bruce at some point or saying something. I mean, but we already know that Jason is dead, Nightwing is established, or well, Jason already died. He probably came back already. I wouldn't be against seeing either one of them, because if DC could, if they want to bank off Marvel, then they should definitely do a Red Hood movie and do the relationship between Bruce and Jason.
Plot twist: Deathstroke is Jason Todd.
Or at least try to do something like that, so at least they can have some way to compete with the Soldier and Cap.
I mean, Damian would get dragged in there too because it's an older Batman, which still doesn't make any sense to me that they did, considering that Justice League just formed. But
it's a difference when you're looking into comic book movies, man, because you got to understand it's a whole nother universe. So things can actually go different. It's just when they do things like this that make no sense.
See,
Like,
I don't give that an excuse. Let me tell you why. If it's when you make these live action movies and the only time they say it's a different universe is when the movie fails. That's right off the bat. When it fails, when it hits, when they get bad criticism and stuff like that, like, oh well, it's a different universe. But why are you still using the storyline from the universe in the comic? If that's the case, you can kind of play off the storylines, but make your own storyline.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
that's not what they're doing though.
Hey, you got to make some twists and turns, or else it wouldn't be its own universe. Like Watchmen, I think Watchmen was a horrible movie because you pretty much know page for page what the hell happened in the comics.
I like my twists and turns to give me thrills, not make me nauseous and throw up.
Well, if you look at it this way, Earth 2 Batman is his father, Thomas. And Thomas, by that point, is already 40. So if they're trying to spin something that way, it could work. But if they're using Earth Prime, Bruce is like, what, in his 20s, 30s?
Yeah.
So he's obviously way older than what it is. But his age seems to go with the Robins. Because by this time, with Tim and Damian, Bruce is older.
Exactly.
So it makes sense. What do you think, V?
Yeah, I'm just kind of basically going to have to agree there. I don't have much more to say. You guys said
Yeah, man, Bruce kind of took over on that one, dude.
Yeah.
Well, no, but it's the truth. If you look at it through storyline, it kind of matches up. Because if we have Jason Todd and like a 20-something Bruce, I'm still kind of iffy on it. But if we have like an older Bruce who's been through things, he's going to be a lot smarter and a lot different in the mentality, the way he thinks.
So with Ben Affleck, we know Bruce is high 30s, low 40s, so it's more than likely going to be...
Nah, he's more like 50.
It's more than likely going to be Tim, like Red Robin at least. Red Robin Tim, introducing Damian or
Yeah.
I don't know, man. DC, I don't know what DC is going to do. I learned to not count DC out because I think all their movies are going to be crappy in the beginning and then they end up being decent.
Name one.
Which ones? Besides the Dark Knight duo, not trilogy, because the third one wasn't that great. Well, at least to me, it wasn't that great.
I don't think the third one was trash.
Yeah. So, I mean, name me the other DC movies that
Well, you guys are talking about Batman, but you're not thinking about how crappy Man of Steel was.
I think Batman vs. Superman was okay. I don't hate Batman vs. Superman.
I hate it.
I think it could have been better. I think it could have been done a whole lot better.
I want that movie to die.
I think Suicide Squad was decent too until Enchantress pissed me off.
Suicide Squad was entertaining.
You gotta understand. I'm not saying they're great movies. I'm saying they're okay or good movies. I'm not saying
they're not.
I wouldn't
good
watch them
movies.
again.
They're mediocre at best.
I wouldn't watch them again. You know a movie is terrible when it comes out and once it gets thrashed. Not even that. Once it gets thrashed and it's supposed to be a big hit box office movie. Batman, Superman. 2 months after release in theater is coming to DVD. How long did it take Avengers to come to DVD? Almost a year. Almost a year because it stayed in theaters.
I was waiting on Avengers when it dropped.
Yeah, I mean, like it's that's how you tell when a movie is bad. Like when it comes out to DVD, like, oh well, we own it now on DVD next week. Like what? You just came out with it like 2 days ago.
Isn't Suicide Squad coming out on DVD?
Yeah, it's coming soon. They already announced it.
Yeah, but I think it's because DC just wants to get their stuff out there.
I think DC just trying to throw movies out, man. Like we said, they rushing into movies and they not being as patient as Marvel was. Like Marvel was established. Like they had more order and more time to prep. DC is just, all right, man, damn, we got to catch up to this.
Yeah, I wish they'd take their time more.
I don't believe that either.
Pacing.
I actually don't believe that Marvel took its time because you have to remember, like, they struggled as well with Fox, and they're still struggling with Fox.
Talking about the cinematic universe, we ain't talking about Fox.
I know, I'm saying they're like, but Marvel is having a rough time with their movies because of Fox.
She's right because Civil War has a lot of X-Men in it, but they can't use them because the Fox is being
Exactly, but it was
They
still
have to work with what they got.
But you gotta understand, like even they had to work with what they got. It was still a great movie.
Yeah, I'm saying they're like they're doing. That's what she's saying. Like they're doing good for working with what they got. DC has everything to their disposal, and they're doing.
But does that not make them? Would that not make Marvel? Wouldn't that not make Marvel way better than DC then? Because they can't use all the characters.
But I've never said that. I was just going off of because you said that Marvel had they took their time. DC actually took their time and still came out with nothing. Marvel, they had to fight for what they wanted. They had to fight for Spider-Man.
After watching Suicide Squad, I can't say DC took their time.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly,
watching Batman vs Superman didn't take their time.
They took their time with Suicide Squad, but as you saw in a lot of articles, they saw how Deadpool came out, and Deadpool was very widely received by audiences, and they thought that the reason for that was humor. When it wasn't humor, it was just actually good acting.
That and fan base.
True. Everyone
Deadpool.
loves Deadpool, and
Deadpool
everyone
fucking
loves Ryan Reynolds.
See, I feel like Deadpool's overrated.
Don't talk about Ryan Reynolds like that.
No. The reason why I feel like he's overrated because no one knew who Deadpool was not too many years ago. No one knew who he was. No one cared. No one cared what he did until he appeared in a freaking video game.
I ain't gonna say that, man. I'm not gonna say that because it might be where you from. Like where I'm from, Deadpool is big.
Well,
Same
we're
here.
like you can't compare us like that because we're in the comics like that. We're in
Right.
the comics, so we know who he is and all that good stuff. But right now, he's really he's a bandwagon character.
Right now, his popularity is overgrown, higher than what it would have ever been.
Yeah,
But
he's a bandwagon character right now. Just like right now, my girl, she so-called loves Deadpool, but when I first brought her the movie to watch it, she thought it was Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
So that's what I'm saying. I was like, okay, so he's a bandwagon character. That's why I feel like he's overrated. Not that he can't do certain things, and I just feel like he's overrated due to fandom.
right.
I believe that, but
See, your views on Deadpool are pretty much my views on Batman. He's overrated with fan base.
fan base for Batman is horrid.
I think Batman has the worst fans ever.
I love Batman. I'm
I
not
would
blind to
say-
the fact that he's just a human.
That's
That's
a
what makes it
conversation
better.
that's a conversation for another day too. Cause we can
Yeah.
go on day. We can go on and on all day about that one.
But do you think that after the success of Deadpool 2, that Fox, Sony, and Marvel will get their head out their asses and combine to make one awesome movie?
I hope they do. I hope
I
Because
would
I'm-
love that.
I don't
I'm
think
pretty-
Fox is gonna do it.
I don't think they're gonna do it, but I hope they do.
See, the thing is with Ryan Reynolds kind of played it smart, even though he's under Fox. He's kind of independent with his line because he put his money into Deadpool, so they can't really tell him what to do with it.
Right, and then he was smart with it though. He was pretty much,
Yeah.
hey, we're gonna do this my way, or it won't be a Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be the
He's
bad
the-
guys. Y'all didn't
He's
give
the
the
one who
people the
funded it. He's
Exactly.
the one who funded it. That's why it took so long to come out. He funded it and everything because Fox didn't want to do it. Fox didn't want to do it his way
Because
so,
they didn't think a R-rated comic book movie could succeed at this point in time.
Of course,
Because-
Fox is making money off of him from it, but the fact that he put all the money in it and he got the rights to it pretty much, it's his. So if he wants, he can do something with Marvel, but at the same time, he's got the option to do both, really. Have little cameos or whatnot, whatever, for Marvel and DC. No, not Marvel and DC shit. Marvel, Disney and Fox.
And if Fox f***s up Cable,
It's gonna happen.
it's
Oh,
probably
I
gonna
know.
happen.
It's gonna
They
happen.
already messed up Iceman, which is one of my top 3 favorite mutants. But if they mess up Cable, I'm done with Fox movies.
Let me ask
for
this:
good.
how many Fox comic book movies can you count on one hand that were actually good, or that you
I
could sit and watch again?
One.
What movies
Technically
did Fox do?
All the X-Men.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did all the X-Men, Fantastic Four.
I heard Doom.
Wolverine.
I heard Doom's actually going to the cinematic universe now.
Oh, nice.
Well, supposed to be.
You said Doom?
I heard Doom's actually going. Well, in talks. Fox is going to release Doom.
Mm.
I hope they do. I hope they do.
I hope they release him in a horrible way.
Yeah, that's what I said. They're gonna release him, all right. They're gonna release him to his fucking death.
Yeah.
Well,
so
the only
just-
reason I feel like Doom's going back to the MCU is because everybody that actually read the Infinity Wars, Doom played a big part in it.
and everybody's wanting Old Man Logan, and they realize they can't get Old Man Logan without Doom.
No one wants Logan anymore. No one even wants Wolverine.
tired-
No,
I'm
okay,
tired of-
it's
tired of Logan.
okay. It's not that. Okay, here's the thing. I don't think everyone's tired of Logan. I don't think everyone's tired of Wolverine. I don't think everyone's tired of Logan.
I am.
think they're tired of Hugh Jackman. I think that's what it is. I think everyone's just tired of Hugh Jackman.
I'm
I'm
tired,
tired
of
of Wolverine.
I was like, we 6 X-Men movies in, 7 X-Men movies in, and I still ain't seen a yellow suit. I'm tired of Wolverine.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm gonna defend the yellow suit thing. Do you really Do you really think it would look right to see a grown man in some yellow spandex
Yes.
running around on the movie?
I'm gonna say no, but they could have. It could
Do you
have been
know
a very.
corny? I'm not saying sexual. I'm just saying like it looks corny. Like the costume would look corny.
Could have been a
I
very.
mean,
I'm
They
tired
could at
of.
least like put it in like a closet or something.
I mean,
Like a
you like a little
cameo
cameo? Yeah, that would be nice.
I mean, that could have been like a variation of it. Like,
Yeah, kind of like how they did Deadpool suit would have if they'd basically just done that kind of texturization for it. I think they could have worked it.
yeah. I mean, I'm just saying. We're like, wait, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 movies in, and we still ain't seen a damn yellow suit. So
Not even like it falling in a vision of his past or anything.
yeah,
It's in one of the added scenes of X-Men something. It's there,
Yeah.
but they don't do it mainly.
See, I don't know. I just think they did horrible. They had horrible casting. Marvel has amazing casting, so it's a lot easier for them. And another thing is DC has horrible casting. Like,
Whoa. That Affleck can act, all right.
okay, they've come to terms with, hey, we need to take people's opinions in our casting choices. It's just, if you look at it, they were like, instead of hit and miss, it was just miss. While Marvel, they just hit it every single time. You can't tell me there's one Marvel character who you feel shouldn't have been that character.
Chris Evans and Captain America. When I first saw Captain America and Chris Evans, I was like, nah, that shouldn't be it.
Oh, you.
Chris Evans had to grow on me. I'm sorry, he had to grow on me as Captain America.
Yeah,
like, I didn't.
same.
I
I'll agree.
just accept him
And
as
I
Captain
don't-
America. Like I accepted
don't
Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, or like I
Oh, Downey
accepted
Jr.
Chris Ellsworth as Thor. I didn't just
I-
accept Chris Evans.
Okay, look, I believe that everyone was basing their view on him from the Fantastic Four. They
Yes,
saw him
because he
as Johnny
Played
Torino.
he played a great Johnny Storm. That's why I said that.
See, but he's amazing. So obviously he can bring to the table what Captain America needs, and he's proven that. So you can't say there's a Marvel person who you don't believe should be that person. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think Tom Holland should be Spider-Man.
I'm about to kick you out this chat.
You know what? I don't even care. I don't. Tom Holland. I've seen a couple movies. Just like I feel like they should have used Grant Gustin in the movie instead of going to get what's his name? I can't remember the Flash's real name. I think Aquaman was a great choice. I think Gail Gadot as Wonder Woman was a great choice.
I don't think
I don't like.
that's a lie.
I never liked
I specifically remember you dragging Gal. I specifically remember you dragging her through the mud when they first released her.
No. I said I'll
Wonder
wait
Woman.
to see what she does. I said I'll wait and see what she does. I remember exactly what I said, dude.
That's it.
Okay, but here we go.
After the movie's out.
Here we go. I think I never liked Henry Cavill. I said Man of Steel was garbage. It was one of the worst superhero movies I've ever seen in my life.
Henry
As-
Cavill.
As
Henry
Superman Returns has never been made.
Human Returns was terrible, but Henry Cavill blew a big opportunity. He blew a massive opportunity by right now you're in Batman vs Superman. You're basically Man of Steel 2, and you still don't know how to portray Superman.
Well, Superman is very hard to
I don't think
portray.
that's his fault. I don't think that was his fault. I think DC and Zack Snyder, I think they're making them go like purely off script. So I don't think that's his fault. Cause like if you listen to all their lines, everything sounds forced. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
just
Marvel-
like everything about Batman vs Superman is forced. You know, it's forced down our throats. It's forced in the theater. It's forced everything.
everything is like even with Suicide Squad, like even the most entertaining lines sound forced.
Oh.
Like look at Will Smith and his probably the greatest line of Suicide Squad with the Phil Jackson line. That was forced.
Yeah.
Like nothing's with Marvel. You could tell like they.
Come on, Will Smith says that all the time. That's just Will Smith saying Will Smith.
See, but the thing is, the thing that I was just remembered was Suicide Squad was remade like a couple months after Deadpool, so they could appeal to the audiences. So a lot of it was, very forced and very quick at how they were like portraying as characters. But I believe if they would have kept the script and kept it as dark as they wanted it to, I believe it would have been more widely received than it is now.
That's the issue when they make these movies. They keep trying to piggyback off of each other. Every time they piggyback on someone, guess what everyone says? Oh, they're just trying to be like so-and-so. And everyone hates that.
So I think we're all in agreement
Hey.
with this Teen Titan movie that needs to happen.
Yeah, Teen Titans.
Yes.
Needs to happen.
No, I'd rather see like a Justice League dark movie.
Boy, you
No.
Look,
Oh.
you see,
I don't hear nothing else about Justice League right now. I don't hear nothing else about Justice League.
I'd rather Justice League dark. I think a Teen Titan movie will flop. I honestly think it will flop.
look, I can
Hard.
give you a lot of reasons why it would not flop. For one, the audience it takes from younger audiences who can see it, like especially people who are growing or in their tweens, two teen ages can watch
You know what?
this movie.
And they got Teen Titans Go.
No,
I was just
no,
about to,
no.
I was just actually, I was about to bring that up. I was about to say you have people that despise Teen Titans Go and they would go see that movie just to relive their childhood of the original Teen Titans, just to escape from the horrors that is Teen Titan Go.
Exactly. See,
I hope the creators of Teen Titans Go like somehow listen to this and realize that their is horrible.
yeah, but my point was like it would be a huge audience like bringer. It would not just appeal to younger audiences, but it would appeal to all of us, the people who are older, who've grown with the original Titans, who've read the comics and can actually enjoy it to that point while bringing in a lot more. And since they're already an established group, it would be a lot easier to be like, hey, you know, to have a storyline go about it. And to think about it, more than the Justice League, people would expect like a certain type of storyline for them. With Teen Titans, you're freedom to do whatever you want. You can go with at least any of the characters, you know?
Right, because it's not just one set storyline. They don't have just one set major villain in common like Justice League does. With
Exactly.
And that aspect, the top three main villains for the Teen Titans are going to be Trigon.
It has to be Trigon.
Duh, Raven's father is going to be epic.
Yeah.
And so why can't we just have a Justice League Dark movie?
No, we don't want a Justice League Dark movie. That's why.
I don't want a Justice League movie at all right now. I don't. I'm done.
Wait. So I'm kind of confused on the Justice League Dark. Can anyone refresh me on that?
Okay, so the Justice League Dark comprises of John Constantine, Swamp Thing, Zatanna,
The Magic Beans.
Boston Brand, Intrigan, and a couple other people.
Okay, now tell me this wouldn't be awesome. Imagine a couple, say 4 movies with the Teen Titans. No, with the 2 Teen Titans. Each have their own storyline. Starfire, Beast Boy, you know, whatever, Robin. But adds up, and each movie has like a pretty much a cameo of what's to come for the big baddie, which we all know is going to be Trigon. Trigon comes in for one of those Teen Titan movies, and whatever he messed up in that movie could start and have like, you know, get the gears towards a Justice League Dark movie, because from right there, Trigon does deal with magic and that type of thing. So then all of those characters can be established from that and come together for that. And then you know what? Guess what? We have a double feature movie: Teen Titans, Justice League Dark. Boom.
That sounds all fine and dandy and fun. That actually sounds like a good idea, but you know, it would never happen because DC they're gonna keep throwing out the biggest names, pretty much. They're gonna keep throwing the big names out.
I believe that. I'm just a voice in the crowd.
Yeah, like I said, I hope somebody from their production team is actually listening to this and is taking ideas on what the people really want. I mean, the chances are slim, but I hope like within the next month or two, we hear a Teen Titans movie is getting released within the next 2 or 3 years.
They really need to concentrate on doing solo movies. I mean, there's certain characters that can't do a solo movie, like the Flash. He can't have a solo movie. He can't because his villains suck. But his villains do suck.
They do.
His villains suck.
Like until you hit like Zoom and like Godspeed, his villains can suck.
Like,
what
come
are you
on now.
talking about? Abracadabra by himself beat the whole Justice League.
Captain Right.
Dude, Captain Cold, Heatwave, Trickster.
Captain Cold is trash, man. I'm sorry.
Fearmaster, Boomerang, they all have great stories.
Yeah, but they may have great stories, but they still suck. They suck as characters. Come on now, you're really gonna give someone who has the ability to travel in and out of time, in between different timelines and dimensions and stuff like that, just by running. You're gonna have him go toe to toe with someone that throws a freaking boomerang? Come on, that doesn't make any sense. Like Captain Boomerang, that needs to be Batman's villain.
That's like Batman fighting Paul with the Grundy, but it still happens. So
yeah, but Batman.
Also, you're trying to take the actuality of comic books being out of the realm and trying to be like, well, let's keep it to the real world. Someone that can move real fast can't go against someone with a boomerang. Well, that guy with a boomerang can tag anything. And if it's impressive that a guy can tag the Flash with a boomerang.
But then you got to remember that the Flash is never really actually being serious. So
yeah. So I mean,
I'm pretty sure if he wanted to, Captain Boomerang would never tag him.
His villains just doesn't match with his caliber. Like I was saying, Batman may face off with Solomon Grundy or something like that, but 90% of his villains are basically human, just like him.
Yeah, like martial arts masters.
Yeah, even if they're not martial arts masters, like you got,
or they have some power that he can actually contend with.
Yeah, he got like Penguin, Scarecrow,
Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy. They're all like still regular humans. Bullet to the dome, they're done. Like that.
So continuing from that.
But if they do make a Flash movie, it needs to be Flashpoint.
It needs to be. I mean,
it needs to be Flashpoint.
I don't know what the hell DC doing, man. Like with CW and the DCEU. I don't know what the hell is going on, so I'm gonna just leave.
It's two separate universes, so I'm okay.
Right. It's Flashpoint. What happens from this season on in Flash and everything else is Flashpoint.
Speaking of the television Superman is trash too.
Well, Superman's trash.
I don't care what none of y'all say. The Supergirl version of Superman is trash. But yeah, man. This is pretty much all we got right now, man. Like, we ran out of time. We hit a couple snags in the road, so we couldn't get everything that we wanted to get in. So this is all we got, man. Stay tuned till next time. We know what our problems are. We know what took so long for us to actually start something.
I think we should do it, like, break it up and do a part 2 like right away.
Yeah, that's what we might just do a part 2, man, like right after this, and just like continue on. As a matter of fact, yeah, man, we gonna break
Let's
this
do
up.
it. Yeah, yeah.
We gonna break this up into a
But-
part 2.
But with the part 2, let's talk about the other stuff they asked about. 'Cause we stuck to one topic for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna get into y'all. We're gonna get into y'all questions. We're gonna get it. That's what I'm saying. Like, we ran out of time, man. We ran out of time. Our director, like, has been recording this entire time, and we ended up running out of time. That was my fault. That's completely my fault. I take the blame on that one, man. But we'll give y'all a part 2 on the questions that y'all asked and y'all wanted to know, even the Goku versus Superman question. So
Oh man.
so yeah,
man.
man. Until part 2, you guys.
So I'm gonna have to weigh in on that Goku versus Superman, because y'all know I'm from the big DBZ world, so
You already know, man. You gotta weigh in on that, man.
yeah.
So yeah, until part 2, I'm Admin Doom. We got
Static.
Me. Oh, was I not supposed to say anything?
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
No,
you're
you
good.
were.
It's just the way you said it.
Oh.
All right, man. Yeah, until part 2, which is gonna be in like 10 minutes. See you guys later.